but you're in loads of stuff as well.
But when you came in to give the script and you knew you were going to die in Torchwood, how as an actor do you prepare to do that scene? What's your method and how do you think about it? Or do you think about it?
I wanted to be as unremarkable as possible, like less is more, I suppose. I wanted to be quite pointless, wasted, realistic. You know, you never get to hear Jack tell him that he does it, which was the original idea, the original script, which is part of what I didn't like. You know, because seriously, he just dies. It's never forget me in 1,000 years' time, you won't forget me. And you know, I didn't want it to be a big sweeping classical style there. I wanted to be as unremarkable and as pointless as possible. So I didn't really do much preparation. The more preparation you do with things like that, the more sort of precious it becomes, the more overstated, the more remarkable try to make something. Usually, the more unremarkable it is. So I didn't really do any prep. I thought I'd just go in there, feel the scene, and die.
And Children of Earth, you guys brought in a lot of sort of rotating guest star people. How were they to work with and how did they fit in with you guys?
They were really great. I mean, as actors, we were suffering like the characters. We were still missing Bird and Naoko. And I think that came through the performances. We were not a full unit. And then these other guys came in with Push Jumbo and Rick came in. You think at first that Rick's going to be the new doctor, and obviously he's get shot. And yeah, they were great. I mean, they'll never replace all cast members, but they bring completely new, different life bits of it, give it a different dynamic, which worked just as good.
Did you guys give them a hard time to put on some jokes and stuff?
I think a chance, because I was only in a couple of scenes with Rick, and I wasn't really in any scenes with Kush. I would have, I would have given him a real hard time. I'm sure John would do.
And have you seen anybody, have you seen Russell kick his ass or anything?
He's avoiding me. No, I'm joking. He sent me a lovely message on the Thursday night episode 4 was airing, saying, thank you so much for all your work. Here's to Ianto and here's to Gareth, David-Lloyd. And it brought tears to my eye. And that's what the show needs. It's a show with a realism that makes the fantasy more believable, because the realism is so real. So I was happy with this way story. I think if that had happened, it wouldn't have been as great a show as it turned into.
When you watch Children of Earth, you almost get the impression that there's a finality to it, like it's the end of the series. Did you guys have that mindset when you were filming it, or did you know that, hey, this is coming back after?
We did. I remember Kai saying, you know what, Dad, I think this is it. I did that scene the other day on the air when Jack goes up and I thought, sit, it's gone. And I think if the show hadn't been as popular as it was, the five episode weekly thing hadn't worked, then it was nicely bookended and tied up. But because it did so well, I've heard the fourth series is a discussion, and they'd be silly not to, really. And I hope so for you guys as well, because I think Children of Earth really hit on something that it had been trying to do since the beginning. I think feet were found.